Learnix is a project by Gage Howe, Brian Hargreaves, David Wynn, and Josh Wu. This project was created for the HackRise 14 hackathon, and it's a part of the education track as well as the Auth0, MongoDB, and Terraform challenges. The purpose of this project is to provide learners with a containerized Linux environment so they can learn Bash commands and Linux fundamentals. We utilized React, Flask, MongoDB, Docker, Terraform, Auth0, and Google Cloud Platform to develop our application.
As we head into the homepage of our application, we get a small preview of what we have, a small preview of our application. So let's get ahead and get us signed in. For authentication purposes, we decided to use Auth0, which is quite elegant in implementation. But for now, let's just go with a simple email and password to get us authenticated. And as we log into the application, as you can see, we have a full-on interactive learning environment for all users to interact with and learn. But of course, this is a learning-oriented dated application. I want to introduce the learning modules that we have presented. These are all MDX-based content that are dynamically rendered and makes it really accessible and looks really nice for users to interact with. These are all catered to beginners of Linux or people who already know Linux but wants to get more specifics and want to get more descriptions of all of these commands or all of of all of these the other things of Linux that have to offer. And of course, these are all learning modules or chapters. If a user feels that they have completed a concept or a module, they can mark it one as complete, and it'll automatically take them to the next lesson. When you're done with all of the chapters, which should be 10, you can mark as complete, and there's a small pop-up that will let you know that there's going to be an open playground for everyone. We do recommend you to review the chapters, but as we've said, this got to be an open, interactive environment for everyone.
Now, as for the tools students can use, they can use the file structure, console, and a file editor along with, in order to follow along with the lessons. So with the file structure, you can click on each folder and it will move your directory to the folder that you've clicked on. So to make it seamless between the two, the Linux terminal and the file structure. And this helps students better visualize the project that they're working on, whatever it is they're trying to learn. You can also click on the files, and it'll take you to uh, the file editor with its contents. And you can change it and save it however you'd like. And then you can run any console Unix command in the console and print it out. Uh, say as we printed out our README, we can see that we've changed the README's content. And we can open as many as we want, and we can customize it however we'd like. We can move everything around uh, to your heart's content to help students better personalize their learning experience. So if they want to have a full height tab of their lesson with a console and the file structure, they can.
The core of Learnix is Docker. So we've implemented an API that's responsible for managing user identity, as well as allocating for them their own Docker container. This is persistent. It's running for them when the user's online, and it's written to disk when the user logs off. Effectively, what this means is that the user will always have an instance have their own instance to come back to with almost zero cost server side. MongoDB is responsible for storing the session IDs for each user. And users can also run potentially dangerous commands without fear of breaking the server. We've put checks and balances in place to make sure that doesn't happen. As far as impacts, the vast majority of people don't use Linux. This project can introduce people to Linux and command line interfaces and how useful they can be, as well as programmers, particularly those in systems, cloud, and DevOps. They have to be familiar with Linux. So this project is aimed at them and casual users and computer science students as well. Thank you.